Welcome back to Studio 10.
And thanks for joining us here on Studio 10. If you are a fan of camping, Alabama has some beautiful spots across the state. A local man has written a new guidebook to help you find that perfect campsite. Best Tent Camping Alabama is a guide to the 50 best campsites across the state. Here to tell us all about the book, we have the author, Joe Cuhaj. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And I've been kind of scanning through the book a little bit. This is a neat book. Tell us what y'all did.
Well, you know, Alabama has so many recreational opportunities, and one that a lot of people don't think about is tent camping. So Menasha Ridge Press out of Birmingham contracted me to go out and find the 50 best tent camping sites in Alabama. And this isn't all the tent camping sites in Alabama. This is just what we thought was the best to get people out and start exploring and experiencing Alabama.
Now, you mentioned tent camping because there's a difference between tent camping and parking like your mobile home, right?
Right.
Or your big thing that you drive down the street.
Big difference.
So this is just tents.
Right.
Okay. So what did you find when you went out there and checked all of these out? What do we have here in Alabama that other places don't have?
Oh, well, you know, when it comes to tent camping, first of all, you can do primitive camping out in the wilderness, absolutely no water, food, you're out in the wilderness, to resort camping, like down in Gulf State Park, where you can be camping with tennis courts, swimming pools, and you're right there at the beach, too. So that's the gamut. I mean, you can't get any better than that.
And you broke it down in here because you did it by region, but each area, each campground, say I have McFarland Park campground pulled up here. You tell us how to get there, you kind of give us a map of how this all works and what's at each place, right?
Right. We try to guide people, you know, what your interest is. You might like history, you might like canyons or the mountains or whatever, so we try to pinpoint so you can figure out what you would like to go see. All
right, everyone's wondering, how did you do this? How did you narrow down to 50? How did you pick the best? Y'all went and tested out each one?
Right, we did. Over 50 actually to figure it out. But I've written other books before about hiking and canoeing, and so I had a kind of a good idea of all the different sites around the state and just went back and revisited and found out which one I liked the best.
Very good. Now, how popular is tent camping here?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Down in Gulf State Park, you can't find a tent campsite right now to save your life. Up at Cuhaj State Park, up in the Talladega Mountains, always crowded, so it's really popular.
Very good. All right, well, if you want more information on the best places to go for tent camping, here's a look at the book. And this book is out now?
Right, it's in any bookstore.
All right, very good. Well, thanks for spending the time to go out and find all these great places for us.
My pleasure.
And review them for us. You can check out the book and find out where you want to go camping. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, guys. On August 28th in D.C. and delivered one of the most famous